This is the video session of Module 2 of the same chapter of your science book, that is Sources of Food. It aims to discuss about different animal food products and their sources. In our previous Module 1, we had discussed about plant foods. In this present module, we are going to discuss about the food from animals. In order to sustain our life, we should have different sources of food, either from plant or animals. There are different types of animal food products, and this is our main intention for discussion, such as milk. And milk comes from different animals such as cows, buffaloes, camel, goat, sheep, etc. Regarding this food product, milk, we may have different informations which are very necessary to know, such as milk is a complete food and is rich in proteins and calciums, is deficient not only in fibers and vitamins, vitamin C, but also it is devoid of iron. And milk is a good source of butter, cheese, curd, ghee. The next food product that we get from animal is egg. Eggs come from birds like hen, duck, goose, etc. And they are very rich in proteins and the vitamins. Meat is another food product that we get from animal. Meat means only edible animal flesh that we eat as food. Edible animal flesh will be known as meat. Meat comes from goat, sheep, birds, fish, and wild animals also, including seafoods such as edible flesh from prawn, crab, and seawater animals. Honey is also the animal product, and it comes from honeycomb. Honeybees, the scientific name of honeybees is apis, and these honeybees visit flowers and collect sweet sugary nectar from the base of the flowers, and it is stored in their honeycomb. What is nectar? Nectar is a sugar-rich liquid provided by or produced by plants in or within the flowers, which attracts the pollinating agents, mainly the bees, in order to produce the honey. This is nectar. What are the specification of honey? Such as it is rich in sugar and other useful substances, and it is taken as sweetener and as a medicine. It acts against the cough. Honey is very good for cough. Now the another important topic of animal food is eating habit of animals. This is the different topic, and it will show you the different food habit of different animals, and they will be known or called by different names. What are they? Such as the code is SCO. H means herbivores or herbivorous, C means carnivorous or carnivores, and O means omnivorous or omnivores. All types of eating habits of different animals are broadly grouped into three categories: herbivores, carnivores, and the omnivores. Herbivores are those animals that eat only plants, whereas carnivorous animals eat only the flesh or the meat, and omnivorous animals eat both the plants and the animals. It is good to know that what is poultry. Poultry means rearing the birds for eggs and meat is called poultry. Pisciculture, rearing of fish. This is another important information, and that is the parts of animal body, such as food canal. Food canal means the gut or intestine is not eaten in form of meat. That's why these parts of animal body are called the offal. So which part of the animal body are known as offal? Answer is the gut or the intestine, including stomach also. What is the reason? Gut is tough and non-digestible. And it is used in the making of strings for violin bows, tennis racket, and to prepare manure. For these three purposes, offal or gut or intestine of any animal body can be used, but in form of meat it cannot be used. What is orchard? The rearing of honeybees is done in orchard, and the process of rearing of honeybees is called apiculture. Orchard is the place where honeybees are reared. The reared honeybees raise their honeycomb on trays in apiaries. Apiaries are the boxes used for rearing the honeybees for honey, for getting honey. apiculture, orchard, and the apiaries. These are the three different terms, but they are associated with honeybees and honey. Now we are going to once again discuss in detail regarding the food habits of different animals. First is herbivores or herbivorous, and thereafter we will discuss carnivores and omnivores. Herbivores. The term herbivores consisted of two words, herb and the vo. What is the meaning of herb? Herb means plant, and vor means eat, eating of plant. Therefore, we can say those animal which eat herbs. Herbs means grass or leaves or seed or fruits, any part of the plant. Those animals will be known as herbivores. What are the examples of those animals that we can say herbivores, such as cow, buffalo, horse, including goat and sheep. Giraffe is also, and it is the tallest of the all herbivores animals. It eats leaves from the top of the trees. Because of its tallest neck, all herbivores are called herbivorous animals. The second type of animals are carnivores. It also consisted of two terms, kernel or kerni, and the vorse. The vorse means eat, and kerni means the flesh or meat. Hence, we can say carnivorous are those animals which eat flesh from the animals. In another word, we can say simply carnivorous are meat eaters. They never eat plants at all. What are the examples of such kind of animals? Such as lion, tiger, wolf, frog, spider, etc., including vulture. Carnivorous are also called carnivorous animals. Now the last one is omnivorous. Omni means all kind of, and vorous means eating. Omnivorous are those animals which eat both or everything, including the plants food and the animal foods. Examples are fox, dogs, hen, ants, crow, sparrow. And omnivorous are known as the omnivorous animals. Here are given few important information, and it is instructed to good to know for us. Let's one by one discuss in very briefly, such as what is mutton. Mutton is a meat from goat and sheep. The flesh of goat or sheep will be called mutton. That's it. Snake is a carnivorous animal. It swallows whole of the frog or rat or even a fellow snake. There is a myth regarding the snakes that they eat or drink milk. It is a myth. It is not true. Snake puts out their forked tongue continuously to smell air, and it gives an impression to the public that it leaks milk when the snake charmer brings the snake's mouth to the bowl full of milk. Snake never eat milk. It is an impression that is built in our mind that the snake puts out its forked tongue continuously and eat the milk. But snake does it for what? For smelling the air. Therefore, we need to break this myth. This is unscientific. The another thing is vulture. Vulture are very big flesh-eating birds, and they feast only on the dead. It is very important. The main activity that is performed by the vultures is they help to keep the environment free from decaying flesh. Therefore, they are known or called as scavengers. Vultures not only, but sparrows are also, crow are also known as the scavenger. About the spiders and the lizards that which live in and around us in our home, they are dreaded by most of us. Dreaded means feared. They are feared by most of us. But actually, they are actual friend. Because what is the reason? Because they eat mosquitoes and other harmful insects. And by eating mosquitoes and other harmful insects in our home, they try to keep our home free from them. This is the act, we can say, that spiders and lizards play. Regarding the green plants, we know all green plants prepare their own food with the help of three things. Number one is green chlorophyll that is present in their leaves, carbon dioxide from the air or atmosphere, and the last one is water from the roots. They absorb from the root the water. Using these three things, any green plant can easily prepare their own food. That's why all green plants are known as autotrophs. Autotrophs. Auto means self. Clear? Whereas the heterotrophs, hetero means different. Autotrophs are green plants, whereas for the case of heterotrophs, all animals are known as heterotrophs. Why? Because they are unable to produce their own food. They have to depend on the autotrophs. That means the green plants. This is the last part of Module 2 discussion, and that is the food culture of different regions in India. This is not very much important from your examination point of view, but it is the general thing we need to consider in our study, that the different food habits of different region different regions in India. The first is the South Indian. South Indian foods are mainly rice and curries, and in the northern India, they the people of northern India, they eat loaves, beans, roti, and the dal. Different foods, different food items of different regions are named by different names, such as the Punjabi food, Haryani food, Rajasthani food, Madhya Pradeshi food, or the South Indian food, Bengali food, etc. These are the common names which are applied for different food habits for different food items for different regions in India. Common man's food all over India is the roasted grains, roasted peanut, roasted grams, the gur, jaggery, and the amaranth seeds. These are the common food items. Now your homework. This is the terms you make or you should consult, such as autotrophs, carnivorous, herbivorous, autotrophs, nutrients, omnivorous, and scavengers. All these terms are discussed in this video session. Nutrition means food which provide requisite food nourishment, and nutrients are substances from food that provide material to growth and life activities. This is the homework. Test your learning outcome. This is the page number 15. This is the page number 14. This is also your homework. And page number 13. These are the questions we have to solve. Thanks for watching this video.